This One's Wife. The Wedding Demands. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. You may recall that a number of demands were made by this one's wife in respect of her wedding that took place on Saturday the 19th of May 2018. Yes, 7 years ago. Stories about the demands surrounding the creation of the wedding dress, which took a team of 62 days to sort out, the repeated changes that she demanded, the demands for the tiara, which resulted in the infamous statement, "What this one's wife wants, this one's wife gets," although Harry has denied that that was ever said. The demands for placing scents inside St. George's Chapel, because this one's wife thought that it smelt musty. The demands placed upon the children they were attending, which resulted in the allegations that Charlotte was bullied and that Catherine was reduced to tears. But it isn't actually the demands of this one's wife in respect of her own wedding that forms the basis of this video, although, as you would understand, it's not a surprise that a narcissist such as this one's wife would exhibit those bridezilla tendencies. No, it relates to the forthcoming nuptials of Princess Anne's son, Peter Phillips, who confirmed his engagement with Harriet Spurling after they'd been dating for about a year. The suggestion is that Harry and this one's wife may well attend the wedding. I'm somewhat sceptical of that for a number of reasons. Firstly, this is Peter Phillips' second wedding, and by all accounts it's likely to be a much smaller affair. And given the fact that I doubt that he's had any dealings with Harry for some time, and there are far more important people that he'd want to have at his wedding, I don't see that necessarily the Sussexes would be invited. Secondly, even if they were, it remains doubtful that they would actually attend, given the fact that it is not something that this one's wife would necessarily see as advantageous to her, and as I have made very plain, her narcissism recognises and sees the United Kingdom as a particularly hostile place. Its population, its press, and the royal family are all seen as a triumvirate of threats to this one's wife's need for control. And quite simply, her narcissism as a self-defense mechanism is highly unlikely to expose her to the potential criticisms, booing, and general disapproval that could occur, whether it's from the people turning up, booing her appearance, whether it's from members of the royal family not talking to her, whether it's adverse criticism and commentary that takes place from the media. Her narcissism will simply say, "The upside isn't worth the downside, don't go." Accordingly, it's doubtful whether there's any invitation or whether they would actually attend, but the suggestion is that there is a possibility that they will attend, and this has necessitated a list of demands that has been issued. According to Radar Online, Harry is planning to attend the wedding, and that a list of demands has been issued, where it's also expected that his brother, Prince William, will be. Apparently, Harry has demanded that he has his highly treasured private security detail while in England, demonstrating a sense of entitlement and an associated cost and status associated with that. It's also been reported that Harry has demanded a separate arrival time from Prince William. It's also stated that he has issued a ban on appearing in wedding portraits that also include his brother. So even if they were stood at opposite ends of the photograph, he doesn't want to appear in them with his brother. It's claimed that Harry isn't interested in pretending things are fine when they are not. Apparently, they may well be in the same room, but they won't have any involvement with one another. There's no speeches, no toasts, no warm moments, just frost between them. and that Harry has said that he doesn't want to be part of some fake PR reunion. Which, if true, seems rather extraordinary because, repeatedly, it's been suggested that it's him offering the olive branch to a reconciliation with his family. And if that were accurate, then presumably he would see an opportunity here in attendance. If, for instance, this one's wife remained in California and he came on his own, or whether he came on his own because they're no longer together, as some people suspect, you would think that the joyous occasion of a relative's wedding would provide an opportunity for conversation to take place. It's not a case of, I've come here today to speak to you to reconcile, but I'm here, you're here, because we're here for Peter's wedding. How are you? Are you enjoying it? Yada, yada. And rather than be forced into, right, let's sort out the fact that we've fallen out, it's a case of, oh, hello, how are you? How's Catherine? Hello, Catherine. How are the kids, etc. That they're brought together by a mutual purpose, which provides an opportunity for the ice to be broken in a way which is easier. And therefore, if Harry is apparently so keen on reconciliation, one would think that this would be the ideal opportunity for him to achieve it. And therefore, this either suggests that his list of demands are utter bullshit and have just been made up, or, if these demands are accurate, that he wants the major security detail, that he wants to arrive at a separate time from William, that he doesn't want to be seen in photographs with him, that he doesn't want to contribute to some fake PR reunion, then that really does call into question the legitimacy of all of the suggestions that he wants reconciliation. As I've explained separately, the narrative for reconciliation, to my mind, has actually been pushed more by the media wanting it because they stand to benefit from it considerably by having them return to the royal family, because that means more views and clicks, etc., and making more money. What do you think, valuable viewers, with regard to this development? Do you think that Harry is likely to attend with this one's wife? Or do you think it's more likely that he will attend on his own? If he does attend, do you think that he's making these demands because he doesn't want to be seen, in effect, with William? Or do you think that actually that's nonsense? And if he is going to attend, this provides him with a meaningful opportunity to undertake the reconciliation that has been spoken of. It remains to be seen whether this will actually happen, and I suspect that he and this one's wife haven't been invited, and this is simple speculation on the part of various interested parties, once again drumming up news. But let me know what you think, valuable viewers, in the comments section. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening.